they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. He's going deep for Brown. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8. They'll run it again with Barkley. And a short gain down to about the 33. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Play action. Here's Hurts on the move to his left. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, 33 yards. And the Eagles put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead it 7-zip. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They go play action with Jackson. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Being chased out left. And they'll get this down to the 10. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A 4th down gamble turns into a 4th down scramble, but all is well. 1st down. Now it's Jackson. And it's caught. And give him a full 10 yards there. 2nd and goal. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Derrick Henry. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Saquon Barkley running right. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles have regained the lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Jackson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And they'll get him down short of the 1st down, right on the 10-yard line. 4th down, here's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman on a touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. We're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. That is knocked away and incomplete. The coverage, excellent. And the gadget play is foiled. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the 3rd quarter will start from the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Again, it's Henry. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Throwing is Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, 49 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Tucker now to add the point after. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
A CD, he tried to kind of lob that one in there. It looked pretty going through the air. The problem was it was in the air a little bit too long.
Yeah, that's a tough one because for that type of a route and what he tried to do and needed to do, he had to put a little air under it, and the defender was actually able to take advantage of it because it hung up there just long enough for him to get there and take it away.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Here's Jackson. Completes it to Aguilar. And he's got this down to the 35. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be taken down shy of the 25 that he needed. He'll be a yard or two short. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Running from the gun with Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. And they can't bring him down. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, his second touchdown of the night. And the Ravens have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. And they're going to get the two-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Now he's loose again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, 60 yards. And the Eagles are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
But he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their two-point lead. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Elliott now to kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. sheds off the tackle. Still going. They can't stop him. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
92 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for because they'll need to continue to rely on him to move the sticks in this tight game in order to preserve this lead.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Henry looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry punching it in from a yard away.
And the Ravens are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Now Jackson steps away. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game planned for. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they'd gotten 2 for 2.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be caught at the 30. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Here's a give to Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Hey, a little bit of an unconventional call there.
Yeah, but it worked, and how great was that? That's got to give them a lift in this situation.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
It was a pretty entertaining ball game. Charles had the lead changes going on in the second half, but I think for the losing side, not able to put any points on the board in the fourth quarter, that ultimately was what really stung them.
And you know what puzzled them during the game? It's going to puzzle them even more when they go back, watch tape, and try and figure it all out. Did they not make the proper adjustments, or were they just outplayed? They'll have to figure that out and get ready for their next one.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA